The history of Arnis. The Philippines is an island nation rich in both culture and history. The Filipino martial art of Arnis, Kali, Eskrima has contributed to the both history and diversity of the Philippines. There are an abundance of styles and systems of Arnis that are taught through the world of this day, that have survived and developed through the different regions, families, and teachers who have preserved what is sometimes called an complete martial art. Arnis was originally developed by the people native to the islands using simple impact and edge weapons such as kampilans, ratans, swords, daggers, and spears, and other assorted weaponry for combat and self-defense. These weapons are also sometimes used as farm implements. The arrival of Ferdinand Magellan's force in 1521 was met in battle with a group of islanders led by Raha Lapu-Lapu, who defeated Magellan using a bladed weapon. Magellan's armored and muskets-bearing conquistadors were overpowered by the fierce fighters and retreated. The Spanish returned in 1570s, and this time the Philippines came under Spanish rule, unable to contend with the modern weaponry for the Spanish use. The practice of arnis was prohibited, but continued and was preserved through native ritual dance, performance, and mock battles. Thus, the arts were passed down in families from generation to generation, honing their skill, speed, accuracy, and agility. The terms Arnis, Kali, and Eskrima are all used to refer to Filipino martial arts. There has been some confusion as to what words refers to which part of the martial art. It is believed that Arnis, Kali, and Eskrima are all part of the same art, and depending on the location, dialect, and type of training taught. Also, any of three names may apply to certain part of training. One interpretation is that Kali is the mother of Arnis and Eskrima. Arnis focuses on the knife, including dagger, sword, and other form of bladed weapon. Eskrima is based on baston or stick. It has also become very popular in the sport aspect of pull stick fighting. To this day, Arnis, Kali, Eskrima has retained a strong Spanish influence not only in the names and titles used in training, but in impact it has had on Filipino culture. Filipino martial arts continue to encompass a large range of weapons training and hand-to-hand combat, enriching the culture of Filipino society. Thus, the reference to it being a complete martial art. Arnis, also known as Kali or Eskrima, is the national sport and martial art of the Philippines. The three are roughly interchangeable umbrella terms for the traditional martial arts of the Philippines. Filipino martial arts, or FMA, that emphasize weapon-based fighting, sticks, knives, bladed weapons, and various improvised weapons, as well as open hand or techniques without weapons. It is also known as estocte, Spanish for rapier, estocada, Spanish for thrust or stab, and garrote, Spanish for club. In Luzon, they may go by the name of Ardis de Mano. The indigenous material art that the Spanish encountered in 1610 was not yet called eskrima at that time. During those time, this martial art known was pakali-kalit to the Ibanags. Didya later changed to Kabaroan to the Ilocanos. Sitbatan or Kalirongan to Pangasinenses. Sinawali to Weave to the Kapampangans. Kalis or Pananandata, use of weapons, to the Tagalogs. Pagradman to the Ilonggos and Kalidman to the Cebuanos. Kuntaw and Silat are separate martial arts that are practiced in Philippine archipelago.